If you like cars, any type of cars, you need to see what we have just found. Luxury cars, American classics, Japanese cars, European cars, almost any car you can imagine, even electric vehicles, we have found abandoned in this parking garage of a train station in New Jersey. Many of the cars have very personal items left behind inside, as if over 100 people boarded a train never to return. It appears many cars have been here for up to 20 years, while others have been abandoned more recently. But one thing most have in common: they are all mainly eye-catching vehicles. Cars you would rarely see on the roads. But what happened here? Was this related to the 9/11 attacks? Honestly, nobody knows. The only news about this is when a Rolls-Royce caught on fire inside here. Other than that, it's all speculation. A dealership uses the top floor for parking, and the station is open for public use. The only thing we could do was interview people passing by. And look, before you guys comment that I'm wrong about the cars, you're probably right, I am. I just like cars and I don't know much about them. So you guys can comment down what you guys think. What was your favorite car in this nearly entirely abandoned parking garage?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I found the abandoned car collection of a lifetime in this parking garage. Nobody suspects this is here. We have infinite cars to look through. All sorts of vintage cars, all sorts of sports cars, anything you could imagine, crazy cars. They're just all foreign cars. They're all abandoned here. They got dust, they got flat tires. I don't know how. We were just freaking out. We went up multiple floors, just looking at these cars. My mind is just blown. I don't even know what to say other than let's get into it. This is insane. Anyways, guys, so this was right behind me. We have entire floors to look through. This is like a double parking garage too, so there's like 8 floors. I guess just start here. There's so much to look through. I might even have to go quick. Look at this. So I think this could be like a dealership or some private collection. It just goes on. Some of these cars are entirely abandoned, and some of them have like they reinflate the tires. It's so strange. Look at this truck. This thing is beautiful. You know, really don't make them like they used to. There's a taxi cab over there. A couple more cars. Got this old one here. So they somewhat care about these cars, obviously. Yeah, see, they like reinflate the tires, but this one's all dusty too. So I don't really understand. These are just abandoned. A lot of the plates are off. A lot of these are special cars. Yeah, the suspension's like ruined on that. What is this? Looks like a Maserati Mistral. That is an Eagle, whatever that is. Super. I've never seen a brand called the Eagle. Maybe that's not the brand. What is this thing though? This thing's really cool. Alfa Romero. There's an abandoned Alfa Romero here. Completely destroyed. What is this? Eagle Premier. Never heard of it. And then check this out, guys. We got a vintage BMW. Look at that. Holy cow. This is like destroyed. What in the world? There's a Fleetwood. Why are these just sitting here rotting away? Even these cars right here, these are abandoned too. All these are. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Abandoned car-wise. I mean, we saw like brand new Mustang or newer Mustangs even like abandoned too. So there actually is a sign on this BMW that says this is not abandoned. And there is a phone number. So it says call number and window. Then we got some newer cars here. Well, that one is. This got to be some sort of dealership or something. But these cars are literally vintage and just sitting completely abandoned. BMW, Saab. Look at that, guys, an abandoned Saab. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. This is genuinely overwhelming. We got another BMW here, sitting abandoned. We got another one, I'm not sure what this is. And that's definitely a Lincoln. Honda. Not too interesting. I don't know. Some other not so interesting cars. And I'm kind of curious, some of these have tarps, you know, so obviously they care about them. If it's really cool, I'll lift some of the tarps up. We got a Mercedes, another Mercedes, and a Ford. Yeah, see, the problem is, that's a diesel too. These are like falling apart, like the exhaust is on the ground. It's like these aren't being cared for that much. I mean, some of them are, obviously, but the question is for how long? Like this one was probably put here recently. Like this is an ongoing collection almost. We have a Range Rover. Now I'll show you guys the side of this one we saw. This thing was pretty destroyed on the side. I'm mad curious what's under these tarps. But these are definitely ones that they're taking care of, so we're not gonna really mess with those, I don't think. So here's what I'm talking about. This one's like totally destroyed. It looks like the air suspension gave out or something. That's a Range Rover, right? Yep, Range Rover, completely abandoned. And obviously there's some newer cars here. Once again, what is this? Alante, Cadillac Alante. Sitting with dust on it. This one's a Mercedes. There's another Cadillac. Another Cadillac. Tires aren't too bad on this thing. I'm sure someone comes around here and tries to inflate the tires, but some of these are so... It's a cool license plate. Some of these are so far gone, it's like they probably just stopped caring about them. And oh my gosh, guys, it just keeps going. And we're still on one floor. Look at these abandoned BMWs. This one looks like a 70s or 60s, and this one's like a probably an 80s BMW. This is insane, though. This one I never see anymore. Very rare. But look at that thing. The tires are just flat. Tires are just flat. There's this thing that's like completely decaying. Looks like a build almost, because those rims definitely don't look. Those rims don't look stock. But this one's a Honda. There's the other side of the Beamer. Now we got, there's a Corolla, a Jeep, nothing too interesting. Holy cow. This is still overwhelming. There's these on the back side. Another Beamer, it looks like a Honda back here. And look at this thing. This is definitely being taken care of. But what the heck? This truck is like a Dodge Daytona, but it's a truck. I've never seen anything like that. I wonder what that looks like. What is that? I don't know. So we're going to kind of quickly look through here. I think that's kind of everything, though, for here. So I kind of missed this part towards the beginning, but this looks like an abandoned Honda hatchback. There's a couple cars I missed. Here's a Mercedes. And here is an abandoned VW, if I didn't film that one. All really nice cars. Just next to that Saab right there. Jeez. Also wanted to mention there's two Cadillac limousines here. These don't look too abandoned though. Well, the tires aren't flat at least. They definitely have been sitting for a long time. There's a big layer of dust on them. The paint's even bubbling. That is real unfortunate. Fleetwood. So now we're finally going to the lower floor. And we're gonna have to go all the way down and then make ourselves go all the way back up for a whole nother row. These cars here, kind of new, so nothing too interesting. Looks like we do got an abandoned BMW back here. Yep, right there, BMW, under the tarp. It's just sitting. Probably gonna end up rotting away like the rest of the Beamers here. Another BMW, more recently placed. And then we kind of get back down here to some of the more dusty cars. Whatever that is, looks like a Mustang. And then look at this thing. This thing's gone, man. Look at that layer of dust. Unbelievable. Couple more cars here. Maybe you guys can take a guess. Looks like one of those is a Corvette C3 right under there. And then here we got some newer ones, so we're gonna kind of walk past these. But you can see, guys, we got a whole nother side here that we're not even checking out right now. We'll check that out towards the end. So now we're down here and I see a Jaguar. And it actually looks like a lot of these cars, even the newer ones, are sitting all dusty. But not dusty enough for me to film. And a lot of them aren't that unique either. But here's this Jaguar. Doesn't look like it's been sitting that long either. But it does have a layer of dust on it. Honestly, I think these are pretty beautiful cars, but you just don't see them on the road that much because they're pretty unreliable. They rust out and just have a whole bunch of issues. Let's keep going down, see what we can find. Look at that though. Even these newer cars, you can see the tires are flat. These are like sitting abandoned. I don't know why they're just being parked out here. It's crazy, like some of these have the windows open. And these will probably just end up rotting away the same. I mean, maybe these are all for sale for all I know. It appears so. This one's got snow on it, so it's recently parked for sure. Then there's a Corvette C6 or C7. This was probably recently parked. Then there's something under this tarp. Must be important. Now here we get to some really insane finds. I'll show you that Mustang in a second. Here we have a forgotten Honda trying to hide the background of this building here. Last inspected 2018. That's just sitting there too. Oh my gosh, and even the roof. Look at the damage there. I don't know why. I don't know why you would do this. These are just gonna degrade more and more. Alright, I know you guys were looking over here. Look at this Mustang. There's a Porsche there too, but it looks like it was recently parked. It's gonna rot too, probably. This is wild though. This is an amazing car. These pretty aesthetically pleasing. It's literally just sitting. Look at that. Holy cow. This is like absurd. It's just parked here and forgotten about. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. It's like a, I think they got stickers like it's a personal vehicle. The layer of dust is insane though. You can barely even see the stripe on that thing. Oh my gosh. See, the reason I think this is a dealership, there's cars going in and out. None of them are parking for this building's intended use. It's like this is just a private, almost private building. And actually, a little further back, I just missed this. This is an abandoned Lexus. It looks like a V8, I think. I rarely see this car out on the streets. Might be JDM, I'm not sure. SC300. It's got a huge dent in it, as you can see. You see a layer of cobwebs on the wheel here. And back to where that Mustang was, we got this Porsche here. Doesn't look not too dusty or anything. But here we got another BMW sitting under here. At least more taken care of. It's got to be a somewhat newer one. Yeah, I look past the fact that most of these cars, even like the normal ones, are abandoned. Not sure what this is here. We got an EV here too, so it's a newer one, but this was just parked up here. Yeah, man, this BMW, it's got to be an electric vehicle. It's also got a layer of dust on it. Terrible place to store a car, if you ask me. Just a couple other cars, mostly regular traffic. There's even a motorcycle there. We got a Mercedes. Now this one's really clean, actually. Looks like it was just driven on the street. Over here, what is this? What is that? Chrysler. Oh. See, kids have like written on it too. You can see the tires just completely flat, like touching the ground. Someone even destroyed. Look at that. Who did that? It's not nice. There's even a date here. September 1997. That can't be right. But maybe it is. This is a somewhat decent car. Sebring Touring, whatever that means. And then here's a Fiat. Never seen one of these. That's pretty cool, but obviously it's parked somewhat recently. So we got some Lexuses. Don't look too abandoned though. This one though, it's got sinking tires. But here we go. Here's where it starts to go underground, and this is what we first saw. Our minds were blown. There's still so many rooms we haven't even seen yet. This is like, it's starting to look cool though, because it's all dark and stuff. These abandoned cars are just illuminated. So right here we're looking at an abandoned Beamer, rusted to crap. And there's a Porsche behind there. Definitely no rust on that thing yet. This thing's far gone. Look at this. I don't even know why it's here. It should be in the junkyard. Maybe it's for parts? There's not a single part taken off of these. It's very strange. Really don't understand what's going on exactly. I mean, the interior is not bad by the looks of it. Really makes no sense. And we gotta go over here, Porsche, Audi, and then BMW, another vintage Beamer. This one doesn't look too bad actually. It's just got a layer of dust. Now this is cool. I like the wing on the back of this thing. There's not even junk inside there. It's just all clean. I really don't know what the deal with this is. This is really cool.
I also noticed at some point they used the windshield wipers unless some kids just plucked them and started moving it on the car. Gosh, this thing's also got flat tires. What throws me off is the stickers on the back, because this is like a dealership. I don't understand why there's stickers. Like, if you take the personal items out of here, I would imagine. Yeah, there's like, look, hard to tell. There's like a bracelet in there. So I don't get it. Here we got a Lincoln or a Cadillac and another car. And we're going deeper underground now. Here we have an SS. Still got plates on it. This thing is gone. Completely rusted out by the looks of it. I don't even know what the point of storing this thing here is. Sell the parts maybe. Looks like it was going to be repainted at some point. I really don't understand. Oh, what is that back there? We gotta see this. No freaking way. What the heck? Oh, no way. It's like one of those German cars. Wait, is this a VW? Oh my gosh, that's a VW, I think. No, it's not. Huh. What the heck is this thing? What is that? This is so freaking cool. Look at that. There's a pizza underneath there. It's like something you'd see from Italy. That's a real European car right here. Alright, it's starting to get crazy. So when we first walked in, we were like freaking out about some stuff. Let's look at this Audi first. This is definitely something you don't see very often. Once again, this looks like a 1990s Audi. Hatchback, I think that's what you call it. Kind of station wagon look. Really cool. Tires are flat. Beautiful car. You know, you don't see them much, that's why I say beautiful. And then we'll look over there in a second. Guys, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. No way. No freaking way. What? I swear, I knew some chick who drove it, and I remember the year they bought it, and it was pretty recent. So how has nobody bought this thing? Holy crap. I don't even know what it is, but she let me drive it. It was pretty fast. It's a Beamer, obviously, right? Beamer convertible. Don't know much about Beamers, don't really care. But this is crazy. You'd never see... Who the heck would abandon this thing? I know you Beamer guys who like this, or girls, definitely be freaking out right now. This is like so crazy. It's gotta be a much newer BMW too. I don't understand. So this is an M6. BMW M6. I was kind of learning about what kind of BMWs there are out there. And if no one's looking, if you guys want to see the inside, it looks like it's open. And it's got mold all inside. Don't want to keep that open for that long. There's mold all inside this car. What? How? It makes no sense. So when we first drove in here, we didn't even see this part. What is that? That's a Chevy. Maybe is that an SS? I don't know. This thing's gone too though. This is like at the bottom of the parking garage. Chevy Nova. This thing's beautiful. Oh my goodness, guys. That is ridiculous. And then even this like scrap metal truck is abandoned. I don't know why. And then this, oh my gosh, is this what I think it is? Oh my gosh, it's a Bentley. Yo.
I think, guys, right next to this, there's an abandoned Porsche 911. Look at this thing. This thing is like destroyed. Look at the paint. How was this allowed to sit here? These things are beautiful. This was my dream car for a long time. Love the way these look. Oh my gosh, it's just here. And if no one's looking. So now we're at the beginning where we kind of walked in. I don't know, nothing too interesting about that. As I was saying, we just kind of drove in through this side, and my mind is blown, guys. This is what we first saw. I was like freaking out. All right, it's not that impressive. It's a Mercedes, but still, it's been abandoned for so long. And this is like a newer one too. It's crazy to see in person. I just saw all this dust. I was like, what's going on with this parking garage? And yeah, it's just sitting abandoned. The tires are pretty low too. They're holding up though. It's got a big layer of dust on it though. Holy crap. It's a shame, guys. Like the clear coat's coming off on this thing. I think the rain is like, or something, moisture is getting to these cars. I don't know. Why are they here? Look at that. A newer Toyota, tires flat as well. But now, guys, we're getting back to the upstairs part. It's a big loop. So that's where we're headed. Ain't this something crazy? It's like everyone just kind of got up and left besides the cars kind of driving around. So going on up, found this Jeep sitting abandoned, pretty cool. Probably still works, maybe. We also saw this at GMC. Really been sitting for a while too. And nothing too much special about this thing. And there's a Grand Am. I think those are somewhat, at least they were kind of nicer cars at the time. And the sad thing is, guys, I'd even buy this thing. The window's open. Just exposed to the elements. Unbelievable. It's like the apocalypse here. Never seen anything like this, guys. Man, what do you guys think is your favorite so far, though? Comment down below. So now maybe you have an idea on this place, like kind of looping around. So this is the way up from here. On the other end, we got a lot more traffic up here, folks. What do we got here? It looks like a BMW or a VW Golf. Been sitting. This is definitely a sportier car. At least some of these people I know who like cars like these things. They're pretty small. Germany. Whoever had this car definitely liked Germany. It says 1R or 4R or R or SR 32. Whatever. You guys would know. So over here we got a dusty Porsche. The tires are okay, but it's definitely been sitting. What is... what is that? Does that look like a dead body? Do you guys? You know? I'm gonna forget about this until the end of the video, and we're gonna see and try to figure that out. Yeah, what does that look like to you? Like, it looks like a... It wouldn't... There'd be, like, flies in there, though. There's, like, a liquid, like, coming out of the door. Is this open? No. Well, we're just gonna kind of forget about that for now. I doubt it, though. It can't be anything crazy. I doubt it. That would have been seen by now with all these people riding on these cars. But yeah, what is this? A Chrysler and a Porsche. Anyways, next to that was a Honda Accord. I still appreciate some of these Hondas and Toyotas just because they're reliable. And buy that thing too. Definitely V6. Definitely keep me afloat, keep me going. Here's an Audi with a flat tire. I don't know, nothing too interesting to me. A4. Looks like a Camry in my opinion. And the roof is open. That sucks. This thing's toast too. So I've been here for maybe an hour, and finally somebody started talking to me. Dude, that dude, did anyone hassle you guys at all?
Nah, someone, Silent Hills actually spoke to someone about the place.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
They're just talking about how, like, the town's trying to, like, do something about this. And,
really?
Like, there's so many cars here. Like, it's a problem, apparently.
It's a problem?
Yeah.
Like, people are coming here, or what?
Yeah, and they're trying to kick him out, and the dealerships are allowed to park here, so the people are mad about that.
Oh, people are mad?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. We'll have to figure out more of a story here, I guess.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. Well, first off, it's just so cold here, but yeah, I mean, so a bunch of people were just like, just came up to me while I was here just talking to me. Maybe because I look homeless with this, but I mean, a bunch of people were talking to me asking if I work here, because apparently this is well known around the community, and it's become like a pretty big deal as well. The first people that kind of talked to me, I got them on interview, but they were talking about there was like an abandoned Ferrari here at some point, even a Rolls Royce in the first floor that caught on fire. And that was a big deal because they had the fire department come down here. And I mean, that just got a lot of publicity. A lot of news stations have been here. I think News 12 as well. And there's a lot of, there's different stories and very bad opinion on this place just because of, you know, what's going on. And as well, a very important thing to notice is a lot of the dealerships around around the area are being allowed to kind of store their cars here for free, right? Because they're not going to be paying $50, $75 a month to store each of their cars. And so what that's doing is that's limiting the supply of parking spots here for the general customers. And so the parking garage is actually starting to kind of kick regular people out that have nothing to do, that aren't doing anything wrong, just so they could get a cut from the people in the dealerships, if that makes sense. So this place is kind of prioritizing, you know, dealerships and rather than, you know, people that actually want to park and, you know, keep their cars stored here for a little while, if that makes sense.
So he's really cold right now.
It's so cold right now, dude.
You tried to interview me.
This jacket is from some abandoned place we were just at. It was just so cold with just the sweatshirt, dude. I had to take this, and it's still so cold. Like whenever I'm trying to film, like my hands are just like freezing, and I keep like shaking the camera like that. It's so bad. My footage is probably gonna be mad shaky.
Dude, 20 jumping jacks.
Dude, yeah, I have to go like, dude, I have to do like jumping jacks every like.
There's a Porsche right over there. I just realized. I think there's a body in the car. I'm not even kidding.
What?
There's like liquids like coming out of it that are like yellow, and then there's like a rug that's tied up, or like a bed or a bed sheet.
Dude, where? What the poop?
Let me.
Yo, what?
No, I might be serious though. It's right over there.
No.
Look at like the door. Look at the bottom.
Oh shoot.
And then look in the window. Like what is that? Yeah, it won't open. That's like mad weird, dude. Like something's clearly in there.
Yeah, definitely. Dude, that's crazy.
Should we like actually tell somebody about that or something? I mean, and I think I've seen cars with bodies in it before, like at the junkyard, and there was like all nasty like flies were in it and stuff. But that's like, I mean, I don't know what it smells like, but there'd be like a bunch of dead flies, I would imagine, maybe. Unless this is something recent, I don't know. You don't even care, do you?
No.
Yeah.
It's too cold to care, bro.
Imagine this actually ends up being on the news, though. So genuinely, I do not understand what that could be, what that tarp could be. So I think it's possible we might actually call the cops. We might call the cops when the video's over. I'm not sure. It's pretty concerning. The problem is I don't smell anything. But yeah, we'll discuss it. Anyways, folks, back to it. We got some classic cars here. Definitely been sitting a while. Look at that, guys. We got a Trans Am. Everybody loves these things, I'm sure. These things are cool, really cool looking. Doesn't look too abandoned, actually. So this side has like a lot of nice cars, actually. A lot of interesting cars. Got this Cadillac Eldorado. And then this one is really cool. Look at this. What is this? We'll go to the other side. I'll show you guys. This is really cool. It's like, even if it's fake, this little wheel at the end. And the color, it's beautiful. Another Cadillac. Kind of cool. Eldorado. Oh man, we'll go to that in a sec. I just saw something else. What the heck is this? What kind of car is this? This looks really sporty. Doesn't open. What could this be? I've seen this before. I've seen this logo before. I don't know what this Enrique, what is this thing?
What's up?
What is this car?
This car.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Mazda. I knew it. Okay, it's a Mazda.
Yeah.
Does not. Must be the newer one.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of these cars, the old owners, they put so many modifications, not only to the engine, but also to the inside and outside. I've seen like custom wrapped cars, you know, just so much not stock stuff on the cars. It's such a mystery why it's just left here. It really is. Like, I mean, as you go down there, there's some crazy JDM drift cars all the way at the end as well, a pickup truck, like wrapped as well. A crazy, should be over there as well, a wild F-250, one of the coolest ones I've ever seen. It's really sad, without a doubt.
So back to this side, I saw this really cool old car. It's a good thing this is under a tarp. It's in good shape, but yeah. Look at that. That's a beauty right there. Yeah, you could, oh wow. Look at that. That is a giant freaking hood ornament. Awesome. These are the types of cars I love too. They're just so cool. But yeah, what else we got? Moving past this newer car, we got a, what is that? RS Impala. Subaru, I don't know. Not my kind of thing. Oh man, look at this though. There we got a, sorry guys, I love classic cars. Not much of a JDM fan. This is a Corvette, looks like a C3, I think that's what you call them. And then, looks like we got another, I'm gonna take a guess that this is a 1960s car. Looks like a Thunderbird? Oh, it's one of those. Cool. I don't really want to mess with these too much, so if they're under a tarp, unless it's like a crazy car, I'm not gonna like lift them. Oh man, we even got, what is this thing? Alright, maybe I'll move with the tarp again. I'm curious. Oh, it's a Miata.
That one's cool.
This is, yeah, 1938.
Gangster.
This is really cool. Oh my gosh, and it's flat. That's so sad. Wow. Another cool car. This has got to be the oldest one I think we found. Would you agree?
I think so. I mean, just keep going over there. You'll see some older ones, but I think this is one of the oldest ones. Yeah, for sure.
We can't really see most of these cars under the tarps. So we'll keep looking around. We even have two abandoned, looks like work vans here. It really is strange because for each car there's like personal items along with it. This makes no sense to me. Tires are flat on this thing, or going flat, so I don't get it. Oh my gosh. It's not even abandoned, but look at this thing. Oh my goodness. A Mercury Cougar. Holy cow. This thing's beautiful. Actually, it looks like it is going abandoned. Oh my gosh. This is sick. The color, it's all clean too. And look at this, it doesn't have a tarp on it. It's like, it's getting all dirty. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is one of the cars I will definitely have once I get a house. I gotta stop buying cars. We got another one of these. Cooper, Mini Cooper, that's what it is. Not that special. I think that's it for this side. These cars here are exposed on this side. So the cool one I was talking about here, that is, I still don't know. Actually, there's like a bird on the front. And also, I skipped past this. This is an EV, a Polestar. We rented one of these in Florida. This thing is abandoned too. Look at the brakes, all just rusty. This is genuinely an abandoned electric vehicle. I've been waiting for the day to find one, but preferably at a mansion or a house. But here you have it. A electric vehicle quite literally rotting away. That is insane. Something you'd only see this year or some recent years. Well guys, it is currently so cold out, I cannot even feel my hands or barely move them anymore. So we're gonna get this over with. We're almost done here. Man, it's cold. So, I don't know, just another cool car. It's a Mercedes. Now this isn't really abandoned yet. A couple other cars here, nothing too special. That one looks pretty old, like a 30s car, whatever that is. Oh man, look at this dusty thing. Holy cow. Dodge. Oh my gosh, this is a Dodge, guys. Wow. This thing's beautiful. Couldn't even tell you what it is. I just know about cars when I am in possession of them, or my friend has one, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. I wonder if this one opens. That doesn't, but that's alright. Really cool. I love the color too. It's a V8, obviously. Incredible car right here. We'll get a better view here, maybe. That is clean besides the dust. Anyways, let's keep going. There's looks like a Nissan maybe. Oh, and this is sick too, guys. Look at this thing. So the sun is now set. I just went to the car because I couldn't feel my hands anymore. But here's a Mitsubishi and a Toyota and I don't know. These are JDM, Nissan. So, like I said, I'm not too much of a fan. I know you guys want to see them, though. That one's kind of newer. This one's kind of been sitting. And this one's really been sitting. I'll go to that F-250 in a second. Don't worry, guys. So here's this. I don't know anything really about these things, so I'm sorry. Nissan 240SX. Just sitting abandoned. But yeah, here's this Ford F-250 I thought was insane. This thing's massive. It looks like it's actually, you could see a little dip in the middle. So I think the frame is literally rotting away. This is really sad. Really sad. I'm sure this was like new when parked. Look at this thing. Is this open? I gotta start opening these things more. Sorry if I missed out on some of these. But there's this thing. Beautiful truck, man. I was gonna buy one of these. So on the other side, we got a Mercury, another vintage car, and this was definitely recently parked here. And the worst thing is, look at that water just slowly dripping on it. Look at this thing, it's clean, the paint is clean. It's all probably gonna be destroyed. For what? Because no one wants to buy it? Sell it at a discount, come on. Oh man. What's going on here? It's a Chevy, whatever it is. At least it's in... Now, who am I kidding? This thing's rotting away too. Holy cow. I think every single type of car fan would like this video just because it has all types of cars. Oh my gosh. Look at this Buick. Man. That is a beauty in its own. This thing's not been sitting that long. These are just cool cars in general, you know. I got a car, you know, this isn't a car show. This is an abandoned car collection. So I'm not really showing the new ones for you guys curious about those. That's why I'm skipping past the newer ones. Buick Skylark. And I know you guys are looking over there. And here you have it. This looks like a 2010s BMW. Now this one's definitely seen better days. Look at this. No, actually, I don't think I see much of these on the road either, so maybe it's not a reliable. I mean, not many of these are reliable to my knowledge. Oh yeah. Well, this isn't abandoned. I thought it was pretty cool. Another, I don't even know what that is, but it's pretty beautiful. Salisa. Is this Italian, I wonder? Looks really cool. Oh my gosh, it's a Toyota. Wow, that is a beautiful car. But yeah, here's this Beamer. M3 from New Mexico. Probably not much rust. Well, there was no rust. Now there probably is a lot. And here we are with a, what is this thing? A Ford. Actually, it looks like a really simple car, but it's still really cool how vintage it is. This thing's clean. At least it was. Paint's not bad. At least tires were inflated at some point. Ford. I actually don't see too many vintage Fords that look like this. Looks like a base model. I was really confused about what this is. This is like custom. It's some custom truck. I have no idea. Look at these rims. This is what? It's like full of stuff. Huh. What? It's like full of equipment or something. I don't know, but this is like, it's cool to see this abandoned. I love the paint job on this thing. Really cool. I'm trying to figure out what kind of truck this was. I have no idea though. This is really unique. I don't think there was a single truck we've seen so far like this. And strangely, there's like a door back here to some vintage car. No, I thought this truck was totally awesome. Looks like a 50s, maybe 60s truck. Oh man, the sun's really coming down. This is an international. An international what? Chevy? I think that was the logo. This thing's seen better days. Looks like he's trying to reinflate it at some point, like recently. No, that's the water dripping down on it. That's really unfortunate. Look, it's even got a tire on the side. It's a real darn shame. We got, I don't even know what this could be. Mercedes. Probably nothing too special. And then this, guys, this area gets pretty cool. We're almost at the end here, so we'll take a look at a couple more cars real quick. Here we got a Subaru. This is definitely JDM, because I've never seen one of these out here in America. At least, it's a Subaru SVX. I haven't seen many of these out here. And now we're on the last level going up. So, we got a newer Chevy. And by newer, I mean in better shape. This is a really cool truck. It's all dusty. For sale. You know what? I'm going to call the number on there. You know what? Try to figure this out. Apparently there's a big issue here with the city right now with all these things. Look at that. That is an F-150 Rancher. Beautiful. And then this thing I was also looking at. This is a darn travesty. A Dart. Look at this. Because it was stored here, it's quite literally rotting away beyond salvation. I think that's the word. What the heck is this? It says Dart Stringer. There's another one of those dealership guys going up. This thing's mad cool. So here we are coming towards the end. These are the last couple cars, and they are pretty cool. So yeah, this one's, shoot man, this one's the king too. See the paint. Pontiac GTA. What do we got here? A Ford something. The tires are kind of low on this. I don't even know. Doesn't look too special though. Ford Thunderbird, oh. Those are kind of sought after, I would think. Oh man, and then it is freezing, by the way, guys. I'm trying to wrap this up. Look at this thing. This, I don't know how long this has been sitting here. It's kind of unbelievable. Like, it's been sitting for so incredibly long. Here we got a Cadillac, looks like Seville. Obviously been sitting. And this is crazy. I thought, man, I wish I could talk more in detail, but I'm just so cold I want to get this over with. This thing is beautiful though, this SS. Oh my gosh. And this thing is about to be far gone soon. It's like completely abandoned. Just completely forgotten about. There's all this stuff in here. Makes you wonder. Man, I'd love to have a car like this. We got one of these here. Looks like the wheels kind of glow in the dark. Could be an optical illusion. Man, this thing's sick though. Let's keep going. Tires are flat. We just got a couple more. The wind is killing me. We got an Isuzu Impulse Turbo. This is cool. Definitely another Japanese car. But sitting abandoned. And then we got a Thunderbird. Another Thunderbird. And a Gremlin. Check that out, guys. This is really cool. I always had a fondness for these type of cars. The Gremlin. Ain't too bad though. And then here's another kind of view of the Thunderbird. The last two cars here, it looks like, are, I don't know, these aren't in that bad a shape. I mean, I don't know if I should say these are abandoned yet, but looks like it's in the early stages. I don't know what these are. These are cool. And then here we are back at the beginning. So this is the ending view. Most of these cars up here are not abandoned. I think all of them aren't. So it just kind of ends off right here. So I gotta go back in the car. I'm freezing.
We returned to the parking garage with the TV crew, only to find out the cars, many of them at least, had disappeared. Somebody came up to us and explained that they were all being towed away.
Well, you know, they're getting rid of all these things.
All of them?
A new company took over.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they doing with them?
And he was telling me, you know, within a month or so, all of them are really going to be out of here.
Really?
Now the audio was pretty messed up, but basically he explained that a single company owned all these parking garages around here, and they all had a similar situation going on. However, a new company had purchased all the parking garages, and now the cars were being removed. Whether this is a good thing or a bad thing is up to you. I wonder where the cars went. The sad thing is they may have been scrapped, but I'm not really sure. If anybody has any more information, let me know. Thanks for watching.